Hi guys, welcome back to the podcast, The Insider Perspective. And in case you're watching for the first time, I go to my name C to the Y. And today it's Insider Perspectives on travels. We're gonna be sharing our perspective about travels. In the studio with me, as you can see, I have a very beautiful lady in the studio with me. And you know my style. I'm gonna leave you to introduce yourself because no one else is gonna introduce you better than yourself. So sit back, relax. Don't skip the video. Don't change the video. So, in the studio with me, I have... Who are you? What's the name?
Hi, my name is Alex.
How are you doing?
Pretty awesome. I am quite happy because of the topic, because we can share our perspectives and ideas. Yeah, we can inspire each other.
Yeah, and thank you so much for making it to the studio because I think it was a very short notice and you had to honor this. So I need to say thank you so much, Alex, for making it to the studio today.
Thank you for having me here.
Yeah. So, Alex, what do you do officially?
Officially, I
Because
have,
a lot of people do so many things.
yeah, I have very serious occupation. It is like being a recruiter, HR specialist. So yeah, like overall, for the majority of the day, I'm having a lot of conversations and interviews with candidates.
Oh, pretty. HR. In case you're looking for a job, you don't want to do, just send Alexa's your CV right now.
Yeah, you can DM me.
Just DM. Don't DM, just send the CV. Keep sending the CV. Oh, that's nice. So, on other days, like other gigs, what do you do? Because probably some of our viewers can...
So are you asking me about my hobbies?
No, not hobbies. Like you said, officially you are an HR.
Yeah.
So, other gigs do you do? Like, what are other gigs? Like, other things you do?
Other things. Another thing which I love to do, it's, for example, public speaking.
Okay.
It is, for example, why we are also here. I would love to be a podcaster in the next few months, probably.
Okay.
And go with that further. And actually, we've met before on one of the Tuesday evenings in Toastmaster Club that you can always come and practice public speaking. So yeah, this is my other hobby, which I practice every single Tuesday.
Okay, free advert for Toastmasters, but no problem. We're not going to charge you.
Yeah, that's true.
All right.
It is a non-profit organization, so
okay, so that's
no
not.
worries.
Yeah, I know. So thanks so much for sharing that. So, and our viewers, as you know, we're gonna be talking about travel. So sit back and relax yourself in case you want to travel, in case you're planning to travel, or in case you're to book a ticket to travel. So this is the right place to be at right time. So don't skip. Don't forward, don't do anything. Just stick to this as Alex and I share our perspective about travel. So it's going to be a very nice one. So in case you're here to subscribe, kindly hit the subscription button now, like, share this video, tag people to it, whatever platform you're watching. Don't forget, we are here to make you feel better. So Alex, how long have you been traveling?
How long?
I know you might have been traveling as a baby, but how long, like you yourself, you've been traveling by yourself?
Probably I started traveling whenever I became an adult.
Yeah. Sure.
So it was like probably before my 18th birthday. My first solo trip I made whenever I was working, my very first serious job. But I wasn't like enjoying that, so that's why I just like put papers and I just go further. And then I started my very first also job in other country, other continent, which is like USA, and I signed up for a work and travel program.
That's nice. So, how many countries have you been to?
Countries? How many countries?
Oh, you lost count?
It's not a very big amount of countries I visited. Probably like 15, maybe 20.
Wow.
It's
I think there are about
big.
195 countries in the whole world, I think. If I'm wrong, please put it in the comment section. I think there are about 195 countries and you've been to 20.
Yeah, like you have plenty countries in Europe and you can easily go there by train, plane, and so on.
What's your best means of transportation? Of traveling? Of transport. Yes,
I would say plane.
Okay.
It's fastest, the most pleasant. I remember my very first time when I needed to jump into the plane, and I was laughing and crying at the same time. It was very emotional for me.
Okay, which airline? It's not an advert for any airline, but which one do you love most time? You know when you see you're trying to make some booking and you're saying, oh, this airline is like.
I'm a student still, so probably I would say Wizard.
Oh, Wiz.
Not so good.
Okay. It's not a paid advert, so we're not gonna touch much. So Wiz. All right. So, what's your favorite? I know you've traveled like almost 29, like you said. So, your favorite of all these countries you've been to, and why did you decide to pick like this country? It's my favorite of all the 20 I've visited like over the years.
I get you. I believe that it might be the combination Portugal and Spain. It's because of the Camino and being a pilgrim, and like I really enjoy seeing the ocean, beaches, and people who have a siesta, enjoying the food or drink, and they are like very open into communication. In terms of communication, sides of like the visual aspects and like your free time. I really love their attitude, your free time.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. So, okay, you speak Portuguese?
No, I don't.
Speak Spanish?
Not yet.
Oh, I see. So, okay. So, when you were in Portugal, anyway, I love Portugal. I love Portugal because of Cristiano Ronaldo. It's sweet. You know Cristiano Ronaldo?
Yeah, I know.
You know, you have to know. If you don't know, then we're going to end this podcast if you don't know. Okay. You have to know. Cristiano Ronaldo. Okay. All right. So.
Hey, do you know Lewandowski?
Why not? Robert Lewandowski. From Bayern Munich to Barcelona. Come on. I'm a guy.
I was only checking, you know.
I know Robert. I've not seen him like live, but I know him so well. I know him.
This is the same like with me and Ronaldo.
Yeah. So, when you were in Portugal, you visited Lisbon, right? Or you visited other cities?
Actually, I couldn't make to the Lisbon. I was in Porto.
Oh, okay.
And then I hit the road to the north.
Oh, okay.
So this is the Lisbon I would love to visit.
So how do you see the place in terms of communication? Because that's one aspect of we need to talk about, because in case someone now is watching and he or she's trying to make it to Portugal, okay, Alex is going to say something about Portugal. Let me listen. Let me stay glued. What do you have to say in terms of communication? Was it difficult for you to communicate? Because we all know Portuguese is going to be the official language. So how was it that you were not in Lisbon, which is the capital, where we could like say, okay, in capital, I think largest extent you speak English. So how is the communication language like?
I believe like the majority of people who are living there, or just the newcomers, like any other visitors, they are able to speak in English.
Oh,
so
wow.
it wasn't so hard than, for example, in Kyiv or in Slovakia, let's say.
Okay.
And it's because like those parts of the Europe, they are very well like prepared for people who are speaking only in English. But of course, I had the situation when I couldn't talk with someone in their language and also in English. So I just like, like in Poland, we have this phrasal verbs, koniec języka za przewodnika.
You have to interpret.
Which means like the end of your tongue is your guide tour.
Oh, okay.
So this is like a technique that you need to deal with during such a situations. If someone will not help you, you need to go to another person, maybe to the information point and ask for direction.
Yeah.
However, like I believe that in Porto, the majority of people are able to speak in English. Maybe you will have some trouble communicate when you will go to the north, especially to the Spain. Like I'm still talking about this route from the Porto till the Santiago de Compostela. So in smaller villages, for sure, we'll have the problem with communications. But people over there generally are so polite, and whenever you will show some of the objects or like show what do you need or use translator, they will help you for sure.
Yeah, that's nice. I think, for me, my favorites because I also travel a lot, just like it's Sweden. Yeah, Stockholm. So I was in Sweden, I think some couple of months. I think in May, May this year. And trust me, at first I so much underrated Sweden because I was thinking, even when I saw the flight ticket, I was like, oh, why is it so cheap for me? Like, I was like, probably it's not going to be like one of the best countries to be. But trust me, the very few days I spent there, I really enjoyed my stay. Almost everybody speaks English in Sweden. Everyone I run to, like, or meets on the walkway, the train station place, they're like, even old people at 70, like, they could tell me, oh, in very fluent English, So I really enjoyed that. Like, okay, I didn't have the problem to be saying these, like using my hands to make some descriptions or stuff. Like, then I enjoy the seaside, the beauty of that. So yeah, I think Sweden. So in case you're looking for a country to also visit, for Alex, Portugal. For me, I would say try to go to Sweden so you can see. So yeah, that's that. Okay, thanks so much, Alex, for sharing that. So let's talk about, because now you just told us about the communication, like in Portugal, it looks like. But okay, what's your affiliation with Spain? Because I could see you mentioned something like Spain, and we know Portugal is different from Spain. So what? Any little thing you want to talk about Spain?
Yeah, of course. So on the other hand, in Spain, like I was combining those two topics.
Okay.
Because you, whenever will decide that you would like to be a pilgrim and go hitchhiking with a backpack, you will start somewhere in Europe.
Yeah, sure.
And you'll be hitting the road, which will take you like few days, maybe 1 month, because it has like 350 kilometers, maybe 500. That's why I combined those two countries, because I've been walking from the Porto till the Santiago de Compostela, and also even to the Fiera till the end of the like the ending point. Like you cannot go. This is the further point that you can go of it, like in Spain. But can you remind me your question about the Spain? Like,
yeah, because I know when I asked you your favorites, you mentioned Portugal and you said Spain, but I think favorites.
It's like probably if I need to be more specific, I will say Galicia, which is like a region in Spain.
Okay, that's nice. Thanks for sharing. So, in all these moments of travels, I don't know if it was behind the stage, behind the postcard, I asked you this question: which means of transportation do you really enjoy the most using? Because for going to 20 countries, I'm sure some of them are in Europe or in the Schengen zone, whereby you could easily just move around. So which means of transportation do you use the most?
General, you might be quite surprised, because I would say that is a bicycle.
No, I'm not saying within the country, like to
no.
to
Actually,
travel.
I was
You rode bicycle from
like, so
one
for
country to
example,
another?
last year, like last summer,
Okay.
I hit the road on bike, and I make a loop across Tatra mountains. That means that I was in Poland and Slovakia, and I was like making a loop around the Polish mountains, Tatra mountains.
Oh, really, guys? Alicia, did that? You did that?
Yeah, by myself, like a solo travel.
So you prefer to use bicycle than plane?
No, it depends. I mean, it depends how many days I have. If I want to have a strong workout and show myself that I'm like a hero.
Yeah, I see.
But if I had a chance to, for example, decide if I want to go to the, let's say, Balkans or Romania via plane or by bike, I would like to take my bike, of course.
Yeah, sure.
And this is not a joke, actually. Like, one of my dreams is to, for example, go to the Babadak, which is on the, not Babadak.
Okay,
It's Babadak.
Yeah, Babadak.
It is the point in the Warsaw, point in Europe, which is the most on the south of the Europe.
Yeah.
So a few years ago, I met one of my friends. He have a channel, like YouTube channel, and we had that trip in Bieszczady mountains, and we had the pinky promise that we will visit specific points, specific cities in Europe, which are the further from our current location. So it is the Babadak, and this is my town which I would like to visit. And on the other hand, it's Nordkapp, which is at the very north or in Norvegia.
Okay.
And Kamil actually did that trip by bike. He made
Wow.
10,000 kilometers
Wow.
in half of the year.
Damn.
Yeah, and like I still didn't keep my promise, and I still needed to go to Babadag.
Yeah. You need to keep your promise.
Yeah, I need to, This like very important for me.
Wow. That's huge. That's big. That's big. Okay, all right, guys. In case you yet to subscribe, please just do that now. Honestly speaking, hit the subscription button in case you're on YouTube right now watching us, and try to like, share the videos, and comments, tag people you want to tag in case like with platform you're watching from is where you can tag. So we still have Alexa in the studio, and we're still talking about the insider's perspective about travel. So yeah, that's that. So Alexa, I know you've made mention of you did this in the United States, and I can see a part of some of the accent. Sometimes you're gonna spend I could guess those American accent.
Are you trying to compliment my pronunciation?
Yeah, something like that. So tell us, like, you've been outside Europe, right, to the United States. I see. So how was the experience? How long were you in the States? And how do you see the States, the people in the States?
Yeah.
Just give me a breakdown.
So this experience at the very beginning was very stressful for me. Of course, I've been watching videos about Americans, about different cities, different people, different states, but I wasn't prepared, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, can you imagine that after 24 hours of flight, I missed my luggage somewhere in Europe? And I couldn't find it.
Wow.
And after that, like, I didn't know where to go. I didn't have a phone to contact a taxi driver. Basically, I was
horrible.
so messed up.
Yeah.
However, like, the taxi driver found me after 2 hours, and like, he wrote the on the paper. Not like, so I'm Alexandra Załęska, but he wrote like Alessandria Załęsia.
There's going to be very big trouble there,
Yeah, but like finally I found him. Then he asked me a question, how are you? So that was the first time when I thought that, so that's the time when I need to tell all my life. But no, like I told him all my life, how my morning, how my day were. And he was a bit surprised because I just overshared with him. But he was a very nice guy. He opened up in front of me and he started talking about her mother and grandmother. And I gave him a coin, Polish coin, because he'd been collecting the coins. And yeah, we switched our contacts on WhatsApp. Then he helped me a few times to go into the different places. So that was my very first experience, like in United States. Like my English wasn't so good as right now. And like I couldn't even understand people because of this pronunciation. I only heard some of the words, and I've been all the time asking, what does it mean? What do you mean? And then I actually find out the imitation technique. So this is the special technique that for example, you can open up the YouTube or like news in television, and you need to only do one thing, which is repeating the same sounds. Even if you don't understand the speaker, just repeat the thing, the words. And this is the way how, for example, kids are learning. Because you can easily like immerse yourself like in a sponge, like in the water. And it will come to you finally.
So how do you see the States people in comparison with Europeans? So what amazing things, or what can you tell our audience that's gonna look really between the Americans and the people in the States and European?
I remember
try to use the mic, please.
Yeah, of course. Thank you for this question. Very clever one. I think that the first thing which I was very surprised it was about this greeting. I mean, how are you? Like usually people when you will say how are you in Poland or like in Slovakia, Ukraine, people over there like will tell you about your day, your mood, or your life. And Americans only saying that as a hi, hello. That was very surprising for me at the very beginning. Second thing which I discovered, and it was about a bit weird for me because I was born and raised in Warsaw. It is like quite fast city.
Yeah.
And you need to keep up, have a lot of conversations and different meetings, so on. So, and then after being in such an environment, I landed in Branson, which is like a small town in Missouri State, like a lot of older people who are going there for a vacation, like roller coasters with children and so on. And I was surprised, and I did even such an impression. What? And like, I was surprised how they are driving by car.
Yeah.
Like super slowly. It is the thing which like frustrates me like the most because I'm quite a fast person in terms of communication, riding a car, even bike. And yeah, like I can see also other differences between communications, but like in terms of logistics. Communications, for example, that here in Europe we have old town, we have good bike roads, trails.
Sure.
However, in states, everywhere you need to go by car.
Yeah.
And at that time, I didn't have my driving license or even like a car to go to the certain places.
That's a bit too.
So I was a bit like.
Yeah, I see.
I needed to take a lot of taxis from this guy, which I gave a coin at the very beginning.
I see. So I see. So, that's great. That's great. Thanks so much for sharing that. So, when it comes to your experience whereby you have to go within the Europe zone, you know, from here to here, Poland to here to Spain, this and that. How do you try to deal with, you know, the communication language in terms of probably English speaking? And okay, I think you mentioned that you say probably you're gonna use some sign to describe, and so maybe you use some maps, so probably we don't need to go there again. So yeah, let me just speak from this angle. When it comes to traveling to a new location or a new country, what are the things you think like these are the foremost thing you need to put into consideration? If I am traveling now from here to, let's say, not the States now, let's say I'm going to Mexico, you know, a farther place. I'm going to probably let's pick a country in Asia. Let's say I'm going to not even China. Okay, let's say China. So I'm going to, you know, far place like that. And let's say within Europe, I'm going to Germany. I'm going to Switzerland, any place. What are the things you think these are the foremost things to put into consideration? You know, most people just do, when I have my ticket. Yeah. Flight takes me from here, drops me at this airport, I'm here. I'm sure with your experience, like, you know, okay, these are the things you need to know, like, you just have to know these, like, yeah. So
of course, I would rather say maybe not go with the flow, but it might be very pleasant if you don't want to organize things and just you know, you really like improvisations.
Okay.
Go for it. However, I would rather say that it's better to prepare yourself, do some research, like in the internet. Maybe you have a friend that like living closer to your destination, call him, her, and ask for tips. But I would say that start with a research, with Google Maps, finding the locations, prepare your Airbnb or book some apartments, find any other adventures or any other places which you would like to visit, from the castles till the art gallery, maybe events that they are very special for certain region. What I also additionally do as a Toastmasters, I'm looking for Toastmasters meetings to also connect with people which I know how they think as a public speakers. You know, like I can also share you a story how I prepared myself for a bike trip in Tatra Mountains. But it's not so. It is the same thing which I already said. However, I did a lot of things like for searching for locations in Google Maps, but a lot of places weren't pinned in, like especially on the Slovakia side. It's because like there's a lot of small towns and a lot of older people, and they are just don't care of Google Maps opinions and putting certain places in the internet. And I prepared everything: my bike, stuff, tools, food, even money. However, like in terms of money, I have like very funny situation.
Yeah.
So I was at the in one of the last towns in Poland, which is Chochołów.
Okay.
And I needed to head on south of the road, and I just forgot to transfer Polish money, złotówki, into euros.
Okay.
And for the next 5 days, I didn't have any money, like any euros.
Wow.
And it was extremely hard for me because that day I made like 100 kilometers. So I was 90 kilometers from the Slovakia part, like far away from the Polish border. And I couldn't find the counter, like the place where you can exchange money. And it was Sunday. So it was extremely hard to transfer money because everything was closed.
Yeah.
So I was crying and like saying shitty words
Sorry
that I don't know what to do. And finally, I find some church and I find one of the counter which was closed. And I could see some of the people who've been eating ice creams.
Oh, okay.
So I go to them and I ask, hey, can I blick you money? Because like I have Polish złotówki, maybe we'll make a transfer. And then they ask me, but what does it mean blick? Like... What blick means, like, and then I discovered that actually Poland it's one of the best countries for electronic mobile transfer. Yeah, so that's a plus for me, I think. But like, still at that time, I didn't know what to do. Finally, after searching for Polish people, I found a couple. So after some of the time, like we transferred money, and I have 50 zloty on my bank account.
Oh.
In not bank account, but like in paper. And via this 50 euros, I could buy myself
something
like the best diet ever. It was like cheese.
Yeah.
Kabanosy. I don't know how to say it in English. It is like sausages, like dry sausages.
Okay.
And nuts. So actually for the next 5 days, I've been eating only that. So like, please remember to make some research, transfer some extra money, have the currency that is used in certain places, search for places or spots that you'd like to visit, be in, and everything will be fine.
Okay. So aside from cycling, what other activities do you do when you travel to a new country?
In my country?
To a new country?
In any country. My favorite activities probably are also connected with water.
Oh, okay.
Like swimming,
Swim.
windsurfing.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice.
I also like to see some museums.
Yeah, I love to do that. Yeah. Like when I was in Sweden, I visited Vassad Museum, visited like 3 different museums. Yeah.
What kinds of?
I see some arts and some Viking ship and stuff like that. So I have a lot of nice pictures there. So I don't know if director will have it. He can put some of them on the screen so that you can see when I was in Sweden. Yeah. So it's nice. Like I said, I really underrated Sweden until I was there. Yeah, so probably you guys should just see. So I don't know if this was backstage. I was asking you, like, how many countries have you been to?
Probably like between 15 till 20.
Wow, really?
Yeah, but like it's not
you
so big.
You must be a travel junkie. There are about 195 countries. I stand to be corrected. Like you can check. Like we'll put it there in comment section. If you am wrong, just put it there. But I think we have 195 countries in the world, and you've been to almost 20. So yeah, that's.
Probably, I would say that like the majority of the countries I also have pinned on the Google Maps to visit.
Yeah. You know what I do? When I do any country I visit, I try to get what's it called? I don't know what they call it. Like something of the logo of the country, and I put it on my fridge.
Oh wow!
Yeah, just pick.
Yeah, like a magnet.
Yeah, magnet. Yeah, magnet. So
yeah.
when you get in my house, you're gonna see all those magnets. They're like, oh, okay, it's been to. This is London. This is Czech Republic. Oh, this is Sweden. This is.
So do you have still place on your fridge to put any other magnets?
Yeah, for now I still have because I have plans before I'm 40 to have visited the whole countries in the world.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the fun goal I have.
Wow, big
Because-
one.
Yeah, I
Big
just want
dream.
to visit everywhere. So I think I'm on 90 now.
I would rather buy a bigger fridge.
It's not gonna be on fridge. Maybe when you're done on fridge, then you go to your washing machine, you put on the washing machine or the oven. Then okay, I think I'm done now. You know, yeah, something like that. So, how many countries have you been to? Like our viewers, how many countries? So just put it down in the comment section. How many countries have you been, and how many are you trying to cover between now to the ending of 2024? Let me see that in the comment section. How many countries you want to visit? Probably want to sponsor you. Maybe Alisa want to go with you with bicycle.
Yeah, but I actually it made me think. For example, I know that it might be a ritual for you to put a magnet on your fridge whenever you're coming back from the vacations or visiting a special country or city. But now, like, can you please tell me if, for example, you're putting on your fridge the magnets, which, for example, your friends gave it to you after their vacations?
Yeah, I think there was one a friend of mine brought from me from UK. Yeah, and I had to just put it there.
All right.
Oh my! But every other one you will see, okay, yeah, because you will see, okay, I've been here, put it there. But there was some I don't have, like Turkey. I don't have it on mine because I've been to some countries I forgot to buy the magnet. But right now I think I need to start ordering them from some.
You can also order them cheaper.
Yeah. But for me, because it's a goal, I'm actually
I know.
training on, so I need to get the magnets of places I visited. Just for the record, aside the pictures I have, this is just for the record. You see. So let's do this quick one from countries, and before we round up for the show, I'll pick two countries beside each other. So I'm sure director will not make this our call up to the show. So okay, two countries, and you pick your favorite. This versus this. You
No,
pick.
you need to tell that a bit slower one more time. Like, I need to pick two countries in the one.
No, I'll put you on the spots, like A and B.
A and B. All right.
Then you pick one. You see, okay. Now I'm picking. So I'll try to pick them from the Nordic to the Balkan to the Slavic.
Any explanations from my side or no?
You just have to pick.
All right.
Then probably if I'm curious, I'll say why, and you say it just in 1 second, like this
One
is-
word.
Yeah. I don't want you to explain. Yeah. Okay. So I'm putting together France or Germany.
Germany.
Why Germany?
Because of the Berlin.
Berlin, no. Paris! Oh, Paris! You left Paris for Berlin?
yeah. I
Paris,
know.
the most visited country in the world.
Yeah, but-
visited city in the world.
Have you ever been in Berlin?
Why not? Yeah, I've been to Berlin.
I've never been in France.
Oh, then you. Oh, no.
Maybe that's why.
It's understandable to pick that if you've never been to Paris.
Yeah.
But trust me, viewers, she picked
Yeah, because,
Berlin over Paris.
Have you ever been in
Come forward in the
Berlin
comment
clubs? Guys, please tell me in the comments.
Yeah. Okay. That's Alexia. Okay. Let me pick which other one. Okay, let's do USA, United States of America, and Canada.
Oh,
Yeah, I got it.
Hard one. Hard one.
Hard one. It has to be hard.
I also never been in
Canada.
I have few friends, good one in Vancouver,
Vancouver.
and
Yeah.
and also Salt Spring Island.
Oh, I know Vancouver.
But I would say USA because you have a lot of options. Let's say different countries, states, cities.
Stay.
So
You want to be to state. Okay, so Alexa is picking state over Canada. Okay, that's good. Okay, let's go now. Finland, Sweden.
Finland.
Why Finland?
Because that was also a small dream, not only mine but also my a friend who traveled to the North Cap, and he's right now editing the film from this trip. And I'm so impressed by the nature. Maybe not a bit like about the people, but probably like the nature aspects.
Have you been to Africa before?
No, never, not yet.
You want to come to Africa?
Of course.
You want to visit Africa?
Doesn't mean that I have a invitation right now.
Audience, director, Alexa to Africa.
I was hoping that maybe you will give me the...
I can give you. You want to visit Africa? You want to visit my country, Nigeria?
Yeah, of course.
The giant of Africa.
I would love to.
Yeah, the most populated black nation in the world. Yeah, over. Oh, director is saying
Ghana is
Ghana.
better.
No, don't.
We have
This is Nigeria before
also
Ghana.
other voices here, other opinions, other perspective here, guys. So
Okay, Nigeria, Ghana. Which one are you picking?
no, I will not pick right
You
now.
have to pick.
Sorry, no.
No,
But
it's the game of the show.
I've
You have
never
to
been
pick.
in those
You
places.
just have to pick either by name or by whatever. Nigeria or Ghana.
I would say I really like how you're covering and providing this podcast.
Okay.
And you're a great host.
Oh, okay.
But I would say Ghana.
This is the end of the show. Thank you. This is the end of the show. So you catch me in the mood of like I wanted to say, oh, this one. Oh, such is life. YOLO. You only live once. You see? Alexa, you see that? All right. No problem. Why Ghana? Yeah. I got
Why
it.
Ghana?
Why Ghana?
I only wanted to provoke you.
Viewers and subscribers, can you just listen to her? She wants to provoke me by picking Ghana. Meanwhile, that means she prefers Nigeria, so we're fine. All right, okay. So, let me go like this. I don't want to bring it back. Okay. Ukraine, Belarus.
I would say Ukraine.
Say Ukraine. Why?
I've been in Kiev. I have some of the friends in Kiev. It's also like a tough topic for me because they don't have a very good situation right now.
Yeah.
They planned to visit me here in Warsaw. Few of them did.
Yeah.
But mostly like the guys, men, needed to stay over there, and I'm still worried about them. So it is like personal and
Yeah. I understand.
No,
I understand.
it's about your friends.
For me, Ukraine, Slava Ukraine, even though, but no problem. Even though, but no problem. It's still Ukraine, even though. Okay. Let me, last one. Which other country? Okay, I want to come down to this Slavic. Okay, I picked some Slavic for you already. I picked from the Nordic. Okay, from the Baltic. Let's go to the Baltic nations. So, okay, Estonia, Latvia.
Wow.
Estonia, Latvia. That's from the Baltic.
Maybe Latvia.
Why Latvia?
It's maybe closer.
Okay, we want to visit Riga. I'll be visiting Riga next week anyway. Next month. Yeah. So, okay, it's good you picked Riga. So that's nice. Okay, because it's closer. Okay, no problem. So that's nice. Okay, before we run up for the show, Alexa, what thing do you want to tell our viewers about traveling? So what do you want to encourage them about? Or what's something you want to tell them? Probably I didn't ask you, but you expect me to ask, or probably expecting us to discuss about it, but probably because of our fun interview, it's in my mind saying, okay, guys, I want to say this. I want you guys to know about this. I want you to. So just say to them.
I would say that whenever in the point you are right now in your life, it's always good to travel because you can always speak with other people and they have different perspectives. That means that you can inspire very easily by sharing your topics and your things about your country and also be in this flow of getting information about new cities, new places, new countries.
Right.
And I would say that also it's good to come back to the same places that you visited before because you will have different situations, you will meet different people.
Yeah, right.
So
Right.
that's the thing. It is probably connected with like learning the same things from different perspective.
Yeah, yeah. But do you think traveling is a waste of money?
No, never. So for example, like, can you imagine, like, few days ago, my brother told me, oh, I save up some few thousands of thousands of Polish zloty. And I asked him how you did it. And he told me, you know what, like in each of the vacation, you've been like in Camino, you've been traveling on your bike in Tatra Mountains, you've been in States, and you spend all that money for that. And I felt, oh no, I'm like a bit jealous that he have this big amount of money.
saved.
But then I said, that's a kind of blessing that I go there because now I have those memories in my mind.
Yeah, forever, you know?
Right now we can actually even speak about
it,
and share our experiences. Maybe I don't have like a few thousands on my bank account, not yet. But for sure, it is the thing which grow my mind, and now my perspective is much broader.
So how much do you think I need to have to start traveling like you do?
Probably you need to evoke your curiosity, and whenever you will have it, you will just creating to speak with different people, ask them questions, start to sharing and creating the bond with them.
Yeah,
you can always, if you make a friend somewhere in the world, you can always call to him whenever you will need that. You can visit them, and yeah.
Thank you so much, Alexa. Your name sound like, do you know Alexa? Like we say Alexa, like Siri.
Alexa, hey Siri.
Are you the one? Or are you the one?
I'm not, I believe.
Okay.
I'm not a robot.
Not a robot.
I'm just like a human being.
Okay. Thanks to Alexa, the human being who came through our podcast, the insider perspective, and you know, it's a perspective about on travels, and it's been a wonderful time with Alexa. I really enjoy myself with her. So thank you so much, Alexa, for coming to the podcast today. I hope next time we invite you, you'll be gonna come, right?
Yeah, I would love to.
You love to? Okay, so thank you so much for coming, Alexa. Really enjoy your time, your moment. So hi guys, it's Timmy, your homeboy, C to the Y, CY. And don't forget to subscribe, to follow us, share this video. Let Alexa know like you guys really enjoyed it. Wrote the comment section. Thank you so much. And to every guys behind the camera, the director Kofi, big shout out to you behind the camera for doing a very great job. So thank you guys for watching, and hope to see you next time. Until next time, I remain myself, my hobby self. C to the Y, see you when I see you. Bye-bye.